Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending Sunday, the 7th of April, 2024. Spectacular. That is right, my friends. Once again, I am back with another fragrance rotation video because it is Sunday. And this is what day I do my fragrance rotation video on. This week has been unusual. I haven't been well for the second half of this week. So, I don't know. It's been a funny one. I'm still not feeling too great either. I've got a really sore throat. But we will crack on because fragrances never stop. Trademark. Anyway, on Monday, I wore Prada Amber pour Homme. An absolutely sensational fragrance. One of my favourite fragrances. One of the best of the century. This would definitely go in my Hall of Fame. Best of the century sort of category. I'm still figuring out how to actually perpetrate that video, you know. But this is a male fragrance made by females, and it's probably the best way to describe this fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. Cardamom, musk, labdanum, patchouli, a little bit of leather, a little bit of myrrh. It's soft, it's resinous, it's soapy. I don't get a lot of powder from it. I heard Eugene say he got powder from it. I don't. I get like a moisturiser vibe. You know, I get that warm creaminess. But it's absolutely beautiful. If you want to pick this up, make sure you get the Made in Spain version, the Puig version, Puig, because L'Oreal have got their horrible little hands on it, and we know what L'Oreal do to fragrances. The beasts that they are. Nightmare. Also, news broke this week that L'Oreal are looking to buy a £3 billion stake in Amouage, which is absolutely haunting news if you're an Amouage fan, which I'm not, to be honest. I'm not a huge Amouage fan. You would think I would be, but I'm not. Anyway, Tuesday I wore something completely different, and on Tuesday I wore Cazimi by the House of Matriarch. This is an extremely rose fragrance. There's a lot of rose in it. If you go on Fragrantica and you go to the notes, it says it essentially just has like 3 rows of rose, if that makes sense, which I'm not sure it does. Also has quote-unquote exotic spices in, which can kiss me arse. It's got something a bit clovey, a bit powdery about it. But the rose in it's so nice that we don't hate, you know. It's a beautiful fragrance, this. Perfect. Men, women, children. It's a gorgeous fragrance. Fresh, clean, little bit spicy, depth. Performance is amazing. Some other kind of florals lurking in there. Maybe a bit of wood as well. You know, maybe some kind of ambroxan ambergris type thing. But, yeah, it's gorgeous, this. It's great. I don't know whether House of Matriarch's indie or niche. I want to say that indie, but it's probably one of the best indie houses that there is. You know, it's fucking stunning. Next we have another niche house, which is definitely niche. And this is, for the first time this year, I think, Fat Electrician, maybe. For the first time this year. I'm still on the fence about when to wear this. Should it be autumn or should it be spring? I don't think it should be summer or winter. Maybe winter, maybe not. Maybe on like less cold winter days. You know, it's got that kind of what's it got? It's got that kind of resinous, myrrhy, green, little bit spicy, little bit sweet. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful fragrance. It really is. It's my maybe it's my favourite fragrance from Eta Libre d'Orange. But you've got to spray a shit ton on it. It doesn't push you. It's not one of those fragrances you can smell on yourself all the time, but it's gorgeous. It really is gorgeous. This would be a great work scent, you know. But I must have put 15 sprays of that shit on the other day. Okay, Thursday, I went to the department store and bought a couple of candles, which I shall reveal on the next stream I do. I haven't done many streams this week either because obviously I've been quite unwell. But on Thursday, this is what I wore, and this is Iris Nazarena. You can guarantee that you will keep seeing this fragrance pop up in the fragrance rotation until I have drained this bottle, because I am scared it will go off, although I do think this is a very stable version of Iris. Don't know if it's like the most natural Iris in the world, but it's still amazing. Slightly clean musk, juniper berry I get at the top, the rose star anise juniper berry sort of thing gives it this like tart kind of pointy sweetness. It's beautiful. It really is. It's fantastic. It's a stunning fragrance. The performance is massive. I'm extremely appreciative to the two lovely people who bought me bottles of this, Anuj and particularly Natalia, who bought this one, which is nearly over, but I shall keep it because it was a gift to remind me of her. Wherever you are, Natalia, I hope you are well. Next up, another Iris that I am looking to finish. Can you guess what it is? That's right. It's Dior Homme 2005. Look how little there is left of that. A shame. I blast this on when I put it on as well, because no one has ever said, "Oh, that's a bit much," or "Oh, that's not very nice," you know. But this is got an incredible sage lavender thing going on at the top, and then it breaks down into this warm, slightly leather patchouli iris. It's gorgeous. I can't remember if I have done a comparison between the 2005 and the 2011. I will do. 2011 is a little bit more ambery for me. It's a little thicker. This is more delicate, more poised, more Chanel-y, if that makes sense, because a Polge made it. Polge the Younger. Anyway, that was Friday. Yesterday, Saturday. A fragrance which needs no introduction, but I'll give it one anyway. One of the great fragrances of all time, and I have struggled with it recently, and I am trying to come back to terms with it. This is my Parfums Core Kouros. This is a splash bottle which I have decanted, and I put on a lot of sprays, by God. Unfortunately, I'm not getting much of the soapiness at the minute, and I'm getting a lot of the filth, a lot of the muskiness. Yeah, a lot of, not stale piss, but not far off. I'm getting a lot of that, and I'm wondering, is it me? Is it my skin? Is it the medications I'm on? Because that can happen. Is it my nose changing? Have I gone off this? I still like it. That's not right. But it's much more abstract to me now. It's becoming a lot less wearable, you know? I'm enjoying stuff with a little bit more sweetness these days, and I feel guilty because of it, you know? I don't know why that's happening. I don't know what's happening to us. Maybe I've been bitten by something, you know? We can't have that. But this is a Parfums called Vintage, and it is much muskier than the one today's. I might pull out my newer bottle and see how that wears compared to this, you know? But this has still got, I mean, I bought two. I bought two of these 50ml Parfums Core, unused they was. And they were a bargain. I got them for less than £100 for the pair, which is just amazing. You know, I love it. You can't go wrong with a good bargain. Anyhow, next scent of the day. This is beautiful and does not get talked about anywhere near enough. It is a completely random pickup. and people will be utterly shocked to see that I am wearing it. And this is Vitriol Toilette. Vitriol Toilette by Serge Lutens is a big carnation fragrance. Pepper, floral, a little bit spicy, a little bit fresh, very different. It's very Serge Lutens. Very different to anything else I would wear, but like I say, Serge Lutens exists outside of time and space for me. Performance is fantastic. The scent is fantastic. It's a vintage floral, so you don't get many carnation-centric fragrances these days, which is a shame, but this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I highly recommend that you try it out. This is the end, my friends. This is my fragrance rotation. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again soon.